How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I have a very special video planned, and you probably guessed it. For today, we are reviewing Toy Story 5. I'm very excited for it because of, it is a Toy Story movie, and I do love Toy Story, and, like I said before, I was a bit skeptical on the fifth Toy Story film because, yep, I did read a lot of comments or, videos of fans saying that Toy Story should have ended with the third movie, and I totally understand, but to me, I felt like Toy Story 4 made little sense to show off what happens with what happened to Bo Peep and what new journey that Woody had to go through. And when I've heard that they announced for Toy Story 5, I was a bit skeptical, but I was going to watch it, see if it's approved to get a sequel, and with that, and I just watched it at least 2 days ago. It's time for me to get started on this review, but before that, this may contain some spoilers. Uh-oh. You want to avoid those spoilers, right? Well, here's what you need to do. First off, pause me, and then go ahead and check out Toy Story 5 in theaters, or if you're watching this by now or whenever it's from a different time, you can either watch it on your home, either on streaming or on DVD, depending on which type of media you like to watch. Then do that first, and then when you're done, unpause me, and then go ahead and check out this video. But if you're a leaker sneaker and you don't really much care for spoilers, then go on ahead, by all means. And don't forget to also subscribe to this channel, leave a like, share this with your friends, and comment down below on your thoughts for Toy Story 5. And hit the notification bell. And also, don't forget to follow me at Instagram at BrickDragonHero. Links down below in the description, as always. So for now, let's get started. The film starts off with 50 electronic Buzz Lightyear toys that ended up getting lost in an island and having no idea what to do until, according to their factory-made thing, and as always, they think they're the real Buzz Lightyear, and they set off to rendezvous with Star Command. Oh boy, here we go again. But for the main topic, Bonnie, who is now 8 years old, has gotten a brand new toy, which is actually not a toy, but a device named Lily Pad. And since then, she has been addicted to this Lily Pad device, which made playtime very difficult, which Sheriff Jesse, who now became the new leader of the toys, needs to find a way to get Bonnie to do some playtime, but also help find friends. But luckily enough, Jesse did call help from an old friend and the former leader of the toys, Woody, who is now a lost toy on a mission to help toys find owners. However, this isn't going to be easy because Lilypad, or Lily, is more determined to make sure that Bonnie's social life continues on without toys, because she is the one who believes that she could be the next thing to help Bonnie make friends. But they were determined not to give up, as Jessie attempted to stow away with herself and Bullseye to a sleepover one time. However, it didn't go out so well, and Jessie ended up lost, which she was later found by Blaze, a new 9-year-old girl who lives in the farm, which is actually the same farm that Jessie's owner, Emily, used to live in. And with that, Jessie needs to find a way to get back to Bonnie's house and to make sure that she is there as she is the new favorite toy of Bonnie, and that tech, even though it's for everyone, but toys, they are the special thing that people would need because of it doesn't just hold out childhood memories. It holds out the happiness that any kid and some few adults, if they are toy collectors like myself, they be there for them. That's what it all means. And that's actually how far I'm going to go for this recap of the Toy Story 5 film, because obviously the film is out for at least a week, and I didn't want to go over too much spoilers. So yep, that's it for right now. So time for the actual review part, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. I really enjoyed Toy Story 5. It has a very interesting story arc of how it compares with kids most of these days, how they're mostly addicted to their screens, like iPhones, video game toys like the Nintendo Switch or the DS, of course. How most kids are these days, and there are rarely any kids who play with toys. So yeah, it's a perfect example for the kids, what they're into, like what kids used to play with, like toys, versus what kids are mostly into these days, like technology. A very unique concept for Toy Story, or a Toy Story film. Plus, it features Jessie as the main protagonist, since the first four films mainly featured Woody as the main protagonist, but really nice to see Jessie being the main protagonist, getting her own spotlight. I do miss Woody being the main protagonist, but Jessie is really cool, and especially with Bullseye being by her side. A very nice concept for a Toy Story film, and when I first saw that the Jessie was going to be a main protagonist, I was a bit confused, but then when I saw Emily on the phone for Toy Story 2, I was like, that makes sense. Like how Emily grew out to her being a cowgirl because of Jessie being a cowgirl toy, to something funky from the 1960s or 70s, like makeup and the colorful things when she was growing up. It all makes perfect sense now, but either way, I really enjoyed Toy Story 5. It is a really great film. Sad that we didn't get to see the other Toy Story members. Like, we didn't get to see more of Rex, the Potato Heads, Ham, Slinky Dog, even Forky. It's just very sad for them. Just so sad. But either way, it's a great film. For my ratings, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10 for how well they did it for a Toy Story film, even though it's not really what a lot of people really wanted, but it is a good Toy Story film, plus a little concept for the fifth film, and that's it. Now, I have been aware that there might be a sixth and possibly a seventh film, and seeing this, we might see the sixth and seventh film possibly happening, but not right now, since Toy Story 5 just got released, and yeah, it's just something to be wary with. And I actually got an idea for the sixth Toy Story film. So, like, what could we expect, or what I would like to see, or most people would see. Starting off, of course, is Woody back as the main protagonist, but here's the thing. Since Andy instructed Bonnie to take care of Woody for him, even though she didn't do it too much in Toy Story 4, maybe in the sixth film that Andy gets a girlfriend, and sooner or later they'll get married and have kids in their own, and Andy would be like, oh, I want to see how Woody is doing. Or that he might decide to get Woody back, so that way he would continue the tradition to give Woody to a new kid. And the Toy Story game is like, oh no, Woody's not around there. We need to get him back. But another problem, Woody's voice box is missing. So in the sixth film, Woody has realized that Andy is coming back to for him, and Woody needs to come back for two reasons: to see Andy again and possibly take him back for their future kid, and to show proof that Bonnie has been taking really good care of Woody, even though he hasn't really, or she hasn't. So yeah, that would be a great plot idea for a Toy Story 6 film. Plus, it would show off Woody coming back to see Andy again. And another thing, Bonnie would get older since we see her as an 8-year-old girl. Maybe sooner or later she'll become either 11 or 16, like she has grown up a little bit. And she's like, I don't feel like playing with these toys anymore. I should give them to someone else. Like how with Andy has grown up and he had no idea what to do with with his old toys, so he gave it away. So I could definitely see this happening with Bonnie. Plus, Andrew Stanton, the director of Toy Story 5, stated that he wants to end Bonnie's the Bonnie trilogy with the next film. So I can definitely see that happening with the trilogy with Bonnie as the owner, growing up and giving away these old toys. So that's one of the few things that I can definitely see happening. And the third thing, they feature more of the original Toy Story game. Like they feature more of Rex, more of the Potato Heads, more of Ham, more of Slinky Dog. To feature a little bit more of the original cast, since they haven't gotten a lot of the spotlights in Toy Story 4 and Toy Story 5. Plus, hoping we see more of Bunny and Ducky. They're really fun. They remind me so much of Bulk and Skull for Power Rangers, and previously they hoped to get a owner before they became Lost Toys with Woody and Bo Peep. And speaking of Bulk and Skull, another thing I'm hoping to see, the more toys based out of Power Rangers and maybe some X-Men characters, since Toy Story is famous for basing out the toys like action figures from famous culture like DC, Marvel, and of course Power Rangers or He-Man or some few other cultural thing. And here's a fun fact that you didn't know. The original actor who played Andy in the first film throughout the third film, during the audition, he brought over her X-Men action figures and he played with them and providing voices with those figures during the audition for the first Toy Story film, and they were super impressed by that. So, yep, without X-Men, they wouldn't have been Toy Stories. And speaking of which, it's a little off topic, but what do you guys think of the newest season for X-Men 97? Do you guys like it? I'm really enjoying it because of it's a very exciting on what happens next after season 1. But yeah, it would be really cool to see toys or more toys based out of the 1990s cultural classics, of course. And another thing of why Woody would need to get a new voice box because of just in case if you didn't know, Woody has a beer belly. But here's a reasoning for that, or how I could see Woody's beer belly happening. Since he doesn't have a voice box anymore, all the stuff and fluff inside him has collapsed down to his belly, becoming beer belly. So yeah, another good reason why Woody would need to get a new voice box to get himself back in shape again. But yeah, that's what my idea for Toy Story 6 and what could happen in right after Toy Story 5. But either way, to answer my question, is it worth it for Toy Story to continue right after the 4th one? Probably, because of well, ever since Woody left the it didn't really felt like a proper ending for a Toy Story series after rewatching Toy Story 4 again, plus with Jesse as the new sheriff and leader of the Toy Story gang. It would make little sense on why Toy Story 5 would happen. So yeah, it's just something like that. So yep. Either way, that's it for today. And again, thank you all so much for watching this movie review for Toy Story 5. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And make sure you guys stay tuned for some more awesome videos coming up real soon. Like the another movie review coming in. And a very special drawing video that I have planned for this channel. So without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and get it up to 700 subscribers by the end of the year, because I am on a lifelong goal to reach this channel to 1,000 subscribers so I can make my YouTubing a career. And right now is to get this channel up to 700 subscribers. So I really appreciate that you guys subscribe to this channel. So without further ado, have a brick day, everybody. Bye.
Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.